I was just talking about, how we tend to miss the diagnosis and how we have to keep this quench of learning alive in us without disrespecting, without annoying our colleagues, so that we can do the best for the patient. Right? The ultimate idea is best for the patient and our happiness. So our happiness is, it is still like Eureka for Archimedes. Remember? So right from the time when you win the first race in your UKG to when we go, we diagnose one case and we are very happy with the patient. So this is, I used to work with a medical oncologist in Manipal, KMC Manipal. It was very, very good, not just in his subject alone. So it is how we should be as a doctor and what are the pitfalls we have sometimes in approaching a case. Here was this intern who came to me with his mother, and she had rheumatoid arthritis and she had been on methotrexate for around 25-30 years. And she came with some lymph nodes, some pallor was there, and her spleen was there, mild splenomegaly was there. So we did a basic investigation and we found that peripheral smear was normal, and they had given normocytic normochromic and no abnormal cells. And FNAC said it is only reactive lymphadenitis. Somehow something within me told me, no, this cannot be as simple as this. We are missing something. So I sent my postgraduate. I said, you just go with the history, and madam is thinking in these lines. Please discuss with pathologist. So he went and he spoke to the pathology assistant professor, and the assistant professor spoke to the senior professor, and I got a call from them, and they said your PG is very impolite. They told he has come and he is answering, he is questioning us, he is questioning our reports. How can that happen? So this is not for anything. We also do that. I am not saying it. All of us are saying. But so I went and I told, I am very sorry, ma'am. I don't think he meant it like that. Probably he didn't know he's still a child, so he didn't understand half the things. So he has communicated like that. But I am thinking in such things. So she said, no, madam, you just forget it. I have seen it myself. There is no question of reconsidering. I said, okay. Then I thought this is a would-be doctor all his life. It is his mother, anybody's mother for that matter. But when you are a doctor, so the guilt will be there always with you, that you could not do for your own person. So I gave him an option. He saw that. Perplexity on my face, where I didn't know what to do now. Here is a colleague with me who says in front of the intern that everything is okay, but here I am who says that it is not okay, right? So what do I tell this boy? So I told him, I said, we are a small college. We don't have our hematology, which is very well developed. So probably it may need much more expertise, not just expertise. I said, I cannot belittle my colleagues' expertise also. So I just said that maybe there are some newer things, IHC and a lot of other things are there which are not there in this college. So probably it would be better that you go to Vellore. Somehow I trust Vellore a lot. I feel that is a mecca of medicine. So there is a very good hematology department, and my friend was there in hematology. I said, you go there. I gave him an option. So he went there, and it turned out to be a leukemia. So he came back to me, and he literally fell on my feet. So I said, no, you don't fall on my feet. And he was so angry. And he said, madam, I never trusted that my professor would be like this. So I said, no, please don't say that your professor has diagnosed so many cases. But this was one case where your professor missed. It was by chance that this medicine professor picked up. So don't think like that. But what you have to learn is that there is no harm in taking a second opinion. And there is no harm that in future, if somebody says that I don't trust you, But I don't believe you. I want to go to someone else. Give them that chance. So as a doctor, you should never feel that if the patient asks you that I'm not satisfied with you, I want to go to someone else, let them go. Let them have their experience there and come. Right. So the other thing which I wanted to tell you is from this medical oncologist, sir, what I learned is, he had taught me one thing is how to write. I learned from him how to write notes. So there was this breast cancer conference, and from CMC Ludhiana, his professor, my professor's professor. So my professor at that time was 60 probably. His professor was some 70. He was an honorary guy. He was a very learned man. He came and he saw his notes and he said, "Oh Joe, your notes are still a feast to the eyes." You know, that's such a big credit to anybody. And I learned from that. He used to, even at that age, he used to write per abdomen unremarkable, systemic examination unremarkable, no pallor, no icters, the relevant findings he used to write. He never used to write, okay, NAD, and write the treatment. He used to document that in case this goes to someone else, that person knows what was the status of this patient at that time. Like I told, I am struggling. You know, when I was sick, I had some more doubts in me. If I had seen firsthand that patient, whether those doubts had been cleared or not. So that is one thing which I learned from him. So he told me I said, why don't you give me, sir, please, I will write. Because he used to type his own discharge summaries. Not even just writing. He used to take so much time. Afternoons, he used to only type the discharge summaries. So I used to ask, after 6 months, I told him, sir, you give me one discharge summary. I was not PG then, I was assistant professor. He says, so you give me one discharge summary, you see it, if it is not okay, then I will relearn again. And I will ask you for the second discharge summary only after I have learned things properly. He saw my discharge summary, but I, like a small child, you want to impress your teacher, you want to do like a small child. I had seen to it, I had studied all the discharge summaries, I had learned everything, and then actually he was happy. But he didn't say anything. He didn't say anything. And for the first time in his life, he took leave on Christmas, which he never used to take. He never used to take leave on Christmas also. He was a Christian person, but he never used to take. So he took leave on Christian and he told me, Sadhana, you do the rounds. So I said, sir, why do you type your discharge summaries on your own? So he told me, you are recognized by the mistake, by the wrongs you do, not by the rights you do. So that is one thing. Second is, this is like a statement of the patient. It is his bank account. So if he goes somewhere, everybody should know what was the balance and what is to be put. Right? So these are two things. He's no more, but I learned a lot from him. I think after PG also, I learned so much from him. Some people you get in life. I think your Dr. Rakesh is one of them. So I don't, as an assistant also, I don't forget him. I remember few of my professors who gave me MD degree, not all of them, few of them. Others I remember because they were my professors. There is a lot of things which you learn from so many people which nobody teaches you. This won't be given in any textbook. Isn't it? That is called hidden curriculum. There is curriculum. This is called hidden curriculum, which you will learn from your professors. So don't think, it might look that it is very deceptive. Now it looks very treacherous to the eyes. You know, this is wrong. Who has the time? Time is there. Time is there.